So far we have talked about cinema and the making of it. But then, if we talk about cinema makers and viewers, celebs and fans in one way. So, the cinema viewing experience, decisions you take while doing the production or the post production, how it will sound, not just two speakers coming from the front, but the overall experience of it. So I did a lot of sound research uh, at one point of time, sound design, sound engineering, so that you can have a great experience in theater, the cinema viewing experience, dimensions, how you feel the movie, and you have IMAX and other cameras so that you can have a great visual experience when you are shooting a movie and the audience they are watching the movie. So we do our decisions, we keep making the movies, and impact while watching. That means the movie stays with you after that, after you watch the movie. Now, for some people it can be the story, for some people it can be the characters, for some people it can be the dialogue, for some people it can be the scenes, and production, distribution, exhibition. So how you take it to the places, and people enjoy it, people get entertained, they have a lot of entertainment. And makers and viewers, sometimes viewers will look at bits and pieces, fans will look at bits and pieces. Now they can give you tips. Sometimes they become producers, they think that they can give notes. Sometimes they can, but sometimes they don't know what to do, but they feel like being a producer, and they tell you what to do. But to become a producer is also a great journey. It's a great achievement. And to become a director or anything related to cinema, an artist, ATL, BTL, whatever you are, especially the ATL, the people who work uh, and guide a lot of people during the making of the movie, you go through a lot of experiences, you go through life, you go through so many things, and then you have a script which you have to portray or convey, you know, uh, on screen during that stipulated timeline. So, and you are guiding other people who are bringing their own things, you know, so that you have that whole movie. But makers and viewers, celebs and fans, a lot of doubts: who is what, who is doing what thing, who is playing what role, so many things, but you can get that. But why the movie will stay with you, that experience of watching that movie, and then you go to the theaters again if you have the possibility. Or maybe you can, look at the TV after a long time. You are looking at an old movie while, sitting somewhere, and maybe you are traveling, you have nothing to do, suddenly you go to a theater and you look at a movie. It can be with friends, it can be with families, it can be with people. You enjoy watching a movie, and that provokes a discussion so that you can criticize, you can have a great experience while watching a movie. We have talked about all those things. But people who are making the movie, they know a lot, they go through a lot of things, they take a lot of decisions so that they have that experience. And respect is something that is earned. So you don't just give respect to people. When people are respecting you, that is earned. A lot of things went before it. You have done your work, a lot of hard work, then you have earned it. So no matter how much you bicker, no matter how much you shout, no matter how much you tell that you should respect me, people know who to do, who to respect. So those things are there. But makers and viewers, celebs and fans, notes from the producers, a lot of doubts. These are the things we should look at once again, because cinema, a lot of people involved. But ultimately, when you watch the movie, you feel like you have made the movie, you were part of that movie, you helped make the movie, you somehow contributed to the movie. So these things are great things. So sometimes from a fan you become a filmmaker, from a fan you become a an actor or anything related to film, actors, set designers, costume designers, and musicians, composers, then script writers, that fan, being that fan, being having that inspiration, that is something really great. Enthusiasm, that passion, and that is something really great. You cannot express it in words all the time. You don't have to, because that is how you will meet people who are like minded, who will share your views. And sometimes, we have a lot of laughter, lot, we talk a lot about things related to cinema while we meet, because that personal meeting is very important. Sometimes we have a chat together, we have a laugh together. So all these things have been there for a long time. But that inspiration is really crucial. That makes us do great things. So do that and make some great movies.